The next word is heroic. Heroic means showing great courage or bravery, often in difficult situations. The firefighter's heroic actions saved many lives. This means the firefighter acted with great bravery to rescue people. His heroic efforts during the war earned him a medal. This means his brave actions in the war were recognized with an award. The teacher gave a heroic speech to inspire the students. This means the teacher gave a powerful and inspiring speech. The next word is hilarious. Hilarious means very funny or making you laugh a lot. The comedian's jokes were so hilarious that the audience couldn't stop laughing. This means the comedian's jokes were extremely funny. It was a hilarious situation when they accidentally mixed up the dates. This means the situation was funny because of the mix-up. She told a hilarious story about her childhood. This means she shared a very funny story from her past. The next word is historian. Historian means a person who studies or writes about history. The historian spent years researching the ancient civilization. This means the historian dedicated many years to studying the old civilization. The historian gave a lecture on the events of World War II. This means the historian taught or spoke about World War II in a detailed way. Many historians agree that this event changed the course of history. This means a lot of people who study history believe this event had a significant impact. The next word is historically. Historically means in the past or relating to history. Historically, the city has been a center of trade and culture. This means the city has been important for trade and culture in the past. Historically, women were not allowed to vote in many countries. This means in the past, women did not have the right to vote in many places. The region has been historically known for its beautiful landscapes. This means the region has long been famous for its natural beauty. The next word is holy. Holy means sacred or related to religion. The holy book is considered a guide for spiritual life. This means the religious book is seen as a sacred text for spiritual guidance. The temple is a holy place for many believers. This means the temple is a sacred location for worshipers. The priest blessed the holy water during the ceremony. This means the priest made the water sacred as part of the religious ritual. The next word is homeless. Homeless means having no home, usually because of difficult circumstances. The homeless man asked for help on the street. This means the man had no home and was asking for assistance. Many homeless people find shelter in community centers during the winter. This means during cold months, people without homes stay in shelters. The city is working to provide services for the homeless. This means the city is trying to offer support and help to people without homes. The next word is honored. Honored means feeling respected or valued or receiving recognition for something special. She felt honored to receive the award for her achievements. This means she felt proud and respected after winning the award. He was honored by the invitation to speak at the conference. This means he felt valued because he was asked to speak at the event. The soldier was honored for his bravery during the battle. This means the soldier was recognized and praised for his courage in the war. The next word is hop. Hop means to jump or move by making short, quick jumps. The children hopped around the yard playing games. This means the children jumped around quickly while playing. The frog hopped from one lily pad to another. This means the frog jumped from one leaf to another in the water. She took a hop over the puddle to avoid getting her shoes wet. This means she made a small jump over the water to keep her feet dry. The next word is horizontal. Horizontal means lying flat or parallel to the ground, not upright. The table is placed in a horizontal position. This means the table is lying flat and parallel to the floor. The line on the graph represents a horizontal trend. This means the line goes straight across without rising or falling. The artist drew horizontal stripes on the canvas. This means the artist painted lines that went across from left to right. The next word is hospitable. Hospitable means welcoming and friendly to guests or strangers. The family was very hospitable, offering food and drinks to visitors. This means the family was friendly and made guests feel welcome. The hotel staff were hospitable and made our stay comfortable. This means the hotel workers were friendly and ensured we had a pleasant visit. They are known for being hospitable to travelers passing through their town. This means they are famous for being kind and welcoming to people visiting their area. The next word is hospitality. Hospitality means the friendly and generous treatment of guests or visitors. The hotel offered excellent hospitality to all its guests. This means the hotel was very friendly and made guests feel comfortable. The family's hospitality was amazing. They even gave us a tour of their home. This means the family was very welcoming and kind, showing us around their house. In some cultures, hospitality is considered an important value. This means being kind and generous to guests is highly valued in certain societies. The next word is hostile. Hostile means showing anger or dislike or being unfriendly. The two countries were hostile toward each other during the war. This means the countries were unfriendly and in conflict with each other. He gave me a hostile look when I disagreed with him. This means he looked at me angrily because I didn't agree with him. The environment in the desert is hostile to most living creatures. This means the desert is very harsh and difficult for many living things to survive in. The next word is housing. Housing means buildings or places where people live, especially in terms of availability or affordability. The city is building more housing to accommodate its growing population. This means the city is constructing more homes to meet the needs of more people. There is a shortage of affordable housing in many big cities. This means many cities don't have enough homes that are affordable for everyone. The government is working on improving housing conditions for low-income families. This means the government is focusing on making homes better for families with little money. The next word is humanity. Humanity means the quality of being kind, caring, and compassionate toward others. Her actions showed great humanity when she helped the refugees. This means she acted with kindness and care by assisting the refugees. The story is a reminder of the humanity we should show to those in need. This means the story encourages us to be kind and compassionate to people who need help. Humanity has made great progress in science and technology over the years. This means humans have advanced a lot in fields like science and technology. The next word is humorous. Humorous means funny or making people laugh. The comedian gave a humorous performance that made everyone laugh. This means the comedian was funny and entertained the audience. She told a humorous story about her childhood. This means she shared a funny tale from her past. His humorous remarks lightened the mood in the room. This means his funny comments made everyone feel more relaxed and happy. The next word is hygiene. Hygiene means the practice of keeping things clean, especially to prevent illness. Good hygiene, such as washing hands, is important for staying healthy. This means it's important to clean yourself to avoid getting sick. The doctor emphasized the importance of personal hygiene for children. This means the doctor said it's very important for kids to stay clean. They installed better hygiene facilities in the hospital. This means they put in better cleaning and sanitation systems in the hospital. The next word is hysterical. Hysterical means extremely funny, or when someone becomes very emotional and out of control. She started laughing hysterically when she heard the joke. This means she laughed a lot and couldn't stop because the joke was very funny. He became hysterical when he lost his wallet. This means he became very upset and emotional after losing his wallet. The situation was so hysterical that everyone couldn't stop laughing. This means the situation was so funny that everyone was laughing uncontrollably. The next word is iceberg. An iceberg is a large piece of ice that floats in the sea. The Titanic struck an iceberg and sank. This means the ship hit a large piece of ice, which caused it to sink. Only a small part of an iceberg is visible above the water. This means most of the iceberg is underwater and hard to see. The ship had to navigate carefully to avoid icebergs in the icy waters. This means the ship had to be careful not to hit icebergs in the cold sea. The next word is idealistic. Idealistic means believing in or aiming for perfection, often unrealistically. Her idealistic views about changing the world sometimes made her overlook reality. This means she believed in perfect solutions, but sometimes didn't see practical problems. He had an idealistic vision of what the future would look like. This means he imagined the future as perfect or flawless, even though it might not be. Their idealistic plans for the community were well-meaning but hard to achieve. This means their plans were good in theory, but difficult to put into practice. The next word is idol. An idol is someone who is greatly admired or worshipped. She was a pop idol with millions of fans around the world. This means she was a very popular singer, admired by many people. He grew up idolizing his grandfather, who was a hero in his eyes. This means he looked up to and admired his grandfather very much. The actor became an idol to young people everywhere. This means the actor became a famous and admired figure to many young fans. The next word is illustration. An illustration is a picture, drawing, or diagram used to explain something. The book includes many illustrations to help children understand the story. This means the book has pictures that make the story easier for kids to follow. The teacher used illustrations on the board to explain the math problem. This means the teacher drew pictures or diagrams to make the math problem clearer. Her artwork was a beautiful illustration of nature. This means her drawing was a clear and artistic representation of nature. The next word is imaginary. Imaginary means something that is created by the imagination, not real. She had an imaginary friend when she was a child. This means her friend was made up in her mind and didn't exist in real life. The book tells the story of an imaginary world full of magic. This means the world in the book is made up and doesn't exist in reality. He created an imaginary scenario to explain his idea. This means he imagined a situation that wasn't real to help explain something. The next word is imaginative. Imaginative means having a lot of creativity or original ideas. The artist is very imaginative and can create amazing artwork. This means the artist is very creative and has many unique ideas. Her imaginative stories captivate children's attention. This means her creative stories are very interesting and hold kids' focus. He has an imaginative mind and can think of new inventions. This means he is very creative and can come up with new ideas for inventions. The next word is imitate. Imitate means to copy someone or something, often to try to be like them. The child likes to imitate his favorite superhero. This means the child enjoys copying the actions or style of the superhero. She tries to imitate the way her mother cooks. This means she copies her mother's cooking style. The young actor imitated the famous star's mannerisms for the role. This means the actor copied the famous star's way of moving or behaving. The next word is immense. Immense means very large or great in size or amount. The mountain was immense, towering over the valley. This means the mountain was extremely large, much bigger than everything around it. He felt immense pride after finishing the project. This means he felt a very great or strong sense of pride. The city is home to an immense number of people. This means the city has a very large population. The next word is immensely. Immensely means to a very great degree or extent. The movie was immensely popular around the world. This means the movie was extremely popular and liked by many people. She was immensely grateful for the help she received. This means she was very thankful for the help. He enjoyed the meal immensely and praised the chef. This means he really enjoyed the meal a lot and spoke highly of the chef. The next word is imperfect. Imperfect means not perfect, having faults or mistakes. The painting was beautiful, but it had some imperfect details. This means the painting had some flaws, but it was still lovely. He admitted that his work was imperfect and needed more effort. This means he acknowledged that his work wasn't flawless and required improvement. She didn't mind the imperfect weather. She was just happy to be outside. This means she didn't care that the weather wasn't perfect because she was enjoying her time. The next word is impersonal. Impersonal means not showing any personal feelings or connections or being neutral. The letter was very impersonal, simply stating the facts. This means the letter didn't have any emotional or personal touches, just information. The manager took an impersonal approach when dealing with complaints. This means the manager handled the complaints without showing personal emotion or care. The tone of the email was impersonal, as it was meant to be professional. This means the email was written without personal feelings, focusing on professionalism. The next word is implication. Implication means a possible effect or result of something, or something that is suggested or hinted at without being directly stated. Her silence had serious implications for the outcome of the meeting. This means her not speaking could affect how the meeting turned out. The implication of his actions was that he was not taking responsibility. This means his actions suggested that he wasn't willing to take responsibility. The lawyer asked about the implications of the new law. This means the lawyer wanted to know what effects the new law might have. The next word is impose. Impose means to force something on someone, often something they do not want. The teacher imposed strict rules in the classroom to maintain order. This means the teacher made the students follow strict rules to keep control. The government decided to impose new taxes on luxury items. This means the government decided to force a new tax on expensive products. She didn't want to impose on her friends by asking for help. This means she didn't want to force her friends to help her if it was inconvenient. The next word is imprison. Imprison means to put someone in prison, to lock them up. The criminal was imprisoned for stealing from the bank. This means the criminal was sent to prison because they stole from the bank. He feared being imprisoned for a crime he didn't commit. This means he was afraid of being locked up in prison for something he didn't do. The law can imprison people who break serious rules. This means the law has the power to lock up people who commit serious offenses. The next word is inability. Inability means the lack of ability to do something. Her inability to speak English made it hard for her to find a job. This means she couldn't speak English, and that made getting a job difficult. The manager was frustrated with his inability to solve the problem. This means the manager felt disappointed because he couldn't find a solution. His inability to swim kept him from enjoying the pool. This means he couldn't swim, so he couldn't have fun in the pool. The next word is inaccuracy. Inaccuracy means the quality of being incorrect or not exact. There was a significant inaccuracy in the report that needed to be corrected. This means the report had a mistake or wrong information that had to be fixed. The inaccuracy of the weather forecast led to confusion. This means the weather prediction was wrong, causing misunderstandings. The scientist pointed out the inaccuracy of the data used in the study. This means the scientist showed that the data used in the study was incorrect. The next word is inadequate. Inadequate means not good enough or not enough to meet a particular standard or need. The food supply was inadequate to feed the entire group. This means there wasn't enough food to feed everyone. The teacher felt the classroom resources were inadequate for effective learning. This means the resources in the classroom weren't enough or didn't meet the needs for good teaching. Her training was inadequate for the challenging job. This means her training wasn't sufficient or suitable for the difficult work. The next word is inappropriate. Inappropriate means not suitable, proper, or respectful for a particular situation. His joke was inappropriate for the formal meeting. This means his joke was not suitable for the serious and official setting of the meeting. The way she dressed for the interview was inappropriate. This means her clothes weren't suitable or respectful for the job interview. The manager told him that his behavior was inappropriate for the workplace. This means the manager said his actions were not acceptable or respectful in the office. The next word is inappropriately. Inappropriately means in a way that is not suitable or respectful for a particular situation. He laughed inappropriately during the serious discussion. This means he laughed at a time when it was not suitable, given the seriousness of the discussion. She was dressed inappropriately for the formal event. This means her clothes weren't suitable or respectful for the formal occasion. The speaker inappropriately interrupted the audience. This means the speaker disrupted the audience at a time when it was not respectful to do so. The next word is incidentally. Incidentally means by the way, or in a way that was not planned. Incidentally, I met your friend at the coffee shop yesterday. This means, as an aside or additional information, I met your friend without planning it. He mentioned, incidentally, that he would be traveling abroad. This means he casually brought up the fact that he would be going overseas. Incidentally, the meeting has been moved to next week. This means, as a side note, the meeting is now scheduled for next week. The next word is inclusion. Inclusion means the act of including or the state of being included. The inclusion of diverse voices made the discussion more interesting. This means having different viewpoints in the discussion made it more engaging. Her inclusion in the project was a great decision by the team. This means having her as part of the project was a positive choice. The teacher emphasized the importance of inclusion in the classroom. This means the teacher stressed the value of making sure everyone feels included and accepted. The next word is inclusive. Inclusive means allowing or covering all types of people or things. The event was inclusive of people from all backgrounds. This means the event welcomed and included people from diverse backgrounds. They adopted an inclusive policy at work to ensure everyone was treated equally. This means they created a policy that includes and treats all employees fairly. The company prides itself on being inclusive of all cultures. This means the company values and embraces people from all different cultures. The next word is inconvenience. Inconvenience means something that causes difficulty or trouble. I'm sorry for the inconvenience caused by the delay. This means I apologize for the trouble or problems caused by the lateness. The roadwork was an inconvenience for drivers in the area. This means the construction caused difficulty for people driving there. His late arrival was an inconvenience to the entire team. This means his being late caused trouble or disruption for everyone involved. The next word is index. Index means a list or an alphabetical arrangement of things often found in books or an indicator of something. You can find the chapter on climate change in the index. This means you can locate the section about climate change in the alphabetical list at the end of the book. The stock market index has risen sharply this year. This means the indicator or measure of the stock market has increased significantly. The index of the book includes all important topics covered. This means the alphabetical list at the back of the book includes all significant subjects mentioned in the text. The next word is indication. Indication means a sign or signal of something or evidence showing something. The low fuel light was an indication that I needed to refuel. This means the light coming on in the car showed that the fuel was running low. His smile was an indication of how pleased he was with the results. This means his smile was a sign that he was happy with the outcome. The doctor found no indication of illness during the checkup. This means the doctor saw no signs or evidence of illness during the examination. The next word is indirect. Indirect means not direct or happening in a way that is not straightforward. His comment was an indirect criticism of her work. This means his remark wasn't directly a criticism, but it implied one. The company took an indirect approach to solving the problem. This means they didn't tackle the problem directly, but took a roundabout method. Indirect communication can sometimes cause misunderstandings. This means communication that isn't straightforward can lead to confusion or misinterpretation. The next word is indirectly. Indirectly means in a way that is not direct or by means of something else. She indirectly referred to his mistakes during the meeting. This means she talked about his mistakes but didn't mention them directly. The new policy will indirectly affect our work schedules. This means the policy will affect our schedules in an indirect way at not immediately obvious. He was indirectly involved in the project's success. This means he played a part in the project but not in a direct or obvious way. The next word is individually. Individually means separately or one by one, focusing on each person or thing separately. Each student will be graded individually. This means each student will be assessed on their own, not as part of a group. The products were wrapped individually to ensure safety. This means each item was wrapped on its own to protect it. They were asked to speak individually during the interview. This means they were each asked to speak alone without anyone else present. The next word is industrialization. Industrialization refers to the process of developing industries in a country or region. The industrialization of the city led to significant economic growth. This means the development of industries in the city resulted in a boost in the economy. Industrialization changed the way goods were produced. This means the process of developing industries altered how things were made. Many countries experienced rapid industrialization in the 19th century. This means during the 1800s, many countries quickly developed industries. The next word is industrialized. Industrialized means having developed industries on a large scale. The country became highly industrialized after the war. This means the country developed its industries extensively following the war. The industrialized city offered many job opportunities. This means the city, with its developed industries, provided numerous employment options. The industrialized world faces challenges with environmental pollution. This means countries with advanced industries struggle with pollution. The next word is indable. Inedible means something that is not suitable or safe to eat. The fruit was inedible due to its bitterness. This means the fruit couldn't be eaten because it was too bitter. The soup became inedible after being left out too long. This means the soup was no longer safe or suitable to eat after being out for a long time. Some plants are toxic and inedible. This means certain plants are dangerous to eat and should not be consumed. The next word is inefficient. Inefficient means not working in the best way, wasting time or resources. The old machine was inefficient and used too much energy. This means the machine didn't work well and consumed excessive energy. His method of organizing files was inefficient. This means the way he arranged files wasn't effective and wasted time. The company needs to address its inefficient processes to improve productivity. This means the company needs to fix its ineffective methods to become more productive. The next word is inevitable. Inevitable means something that is certain to happen and cannot be avoided. The failure of the project was inevitable due to lack of preparation. This means the project was bound to fail because of poor planning. It's inevitable that the company will face challenges in the future. This means the company is sure to encounter difficulties down the line. Change is an inevitable part of life. This means change is something that always happens and cannot be prevented. The next word is inevitably. Inevitably means in a way that is certain to happen and cannot be avoided. If you keep skipping meals, you will inevitably feel tired. This means skipping meals will definitely lead to tiredness. The team's loss was inevitably linked to their lack of preparation. This means the loss was certainly due to their inadequate preparation. Inevitably, people will have different opinions on the matter. This means it is certain that people will hold differing views. The next word is infect. Infect means to make someone ill by introducing harmful microorganisms. The patient was infected with a virus. This means the patient caught a virus. The contaminated water could infect the population. This means the polluted water could spread illness to people. He was infected during his travels abroad. This means he contracted an illness while traveling to another country. The next word is inferior. Inferior means of lower quality or status, or not as good as something else. The product was deemed inferior because of its poor quality. This means the product was considered lower in quality due to defects. Their services were seen as inferior to those of the competition. This means their services were considered worse than those offered by their competitors. The inferior materials used in the construction caused the building to deteriorate. This means the lower quality materials led to the building falling apart. The next word is influential. Influential means having the power to affect or change something or someone. The politician was very influential in shaping public opinion. This means the politician had a strong impact on what the public thought. She was an influential leader in her community. This means she had a significant effect on the people around her. The media plays an influential role in modern society. This means the media has a powerful impact on society today. The next word is informally. Informally means in a relaxed, casual, or unofficial manner. They spoke informally during the meeting. This means they spoke casually, without strict rules of formality. The rules were explained informally to the new staff. This means the new staff were given a casual explanation of the rules. Informally, people often refer to the company as Tech Corp. This means, in a casual context, the company is called Tech Corp. The next word is informative. Informative means providing useful or valuable information. The lecture was very informative and I learned a lot. This means the lecture provided helpful information that was useful. The book is informative and covers a wide range of topics. This means the book gives a lot of useful information on various subjects. The documentary was both entertaining and informative. This means the documentary was enjoyable to watch while also offering valuable information. The next word is infrastructure. Infrastructure refers to the basic physical and organizational structures and facilities needed for the operation of a society or enterprise. The government is investing in the country's infrastructure to improve transportation. This means the government is putting money into improving the country's roads, bridges, and public transport. Good infrastructure is essential for the development of any city. This means having well-developed systems for transportation, energy, and communication is necessary for a city's growth. The city's infrastructure was severely damaged in the earthquake. This means the physical systems of the city, like roads and buildings, were greatly harmed by the earthquake. The next word is initiative. Initiative means the ability to take action without being prompted, or a new plan or process aimed at achieving a specific goal. She took the initiative to start a charity event for the community. This means she began the charity event on her own, without waiting for someone else to do it. The company launched an initiative to reduce waste and promote sustainability. This means the company started a new program focused on reducing waste and being more environmentally friendly. He showed great initiative in organizing the project. This means he took the lead and started organizing the project without being asked. The next word is injustice. Injustice means the lack of fairness or justice. The community protested against the injustice they had faced. This means the community fought back against the unfair treatment they received. The court ruled in favor of the victim, correcting the injustice. This means the court's decision helped to fix the unfair situation. Many people believe that there is injustice in the legal system. This means many people think that the legal system is unfair in some way. The next word is innocence. Innocence means the state of being free from guilt, or the quality of being pure and not involved in wrongdoing. The child's innocence was clear from the way she acted. This means the child was pure and not involved in any wrongdoing based on her behavior. The man proved his innocence in court after the false accusations. This means the man showed that he was not guilty of the crime in court. The concept of innocence is often important in criminal law. This means being considered innocent is a key part of how legal systems work. The next word is innovation. Innovation means the introduction of something new, such as a new idea, method, or product. The company is known for its innovation in technology. This means the company is recognized for introducing new and creative technology. Innovation has driven much of the progress in modern society. This means new ideas and inventions have been the cause of many advancements in society. His innovation in the field of medicine saved countless lives. This means his new ideas and discoveries in medicine help many people survive.